Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Welcome back.
So, we're looking at some interesting lights in the sky. This is Ruskin, Florida. You know, Florida is one of the UFO hotbeds in the country, and lots of sightings out there.
And this one to me, this feels very much like a Pleiadian mothership, a rather big ship.
So, again, we were talking about disclosure, and we're talking about the fact that it perhaps is being forced by these beings themselves.
I think they're going to push through. Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're saying basically, you know, it's time. Humanity needs to wake up to the reality they are not alone.
And in doing that, it'll help free many people.
Plus, what we have going on is they understand the geopolitical situation here.
Oh, yeah.
They understand it totally. And many of the benevolent ones, of course, would love to see us wake up and to shed the oppressive, global governance that we are under.
Oh, they sure would, yeah.
And the forces that the humans are under as well.
They want to see us free.
They do want to see us free. So, they're going to be exposing themselves and expanding our consciousness. And, of course, we have all these things that we've been conditioned to either believe or not believe. So many people will just say, Project Blue Beam, Interesting, though, when you do research on Project Blue Beam, you almost wonder if it is it's like a counter story in some ways, put out there to try to dissuade people that what they're seeing is actually real.
Well, when I was looking into that, I felt a lot of deceit.
I did too. I actually feel that it's one of those things that gets disclosed to actually cover up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but again, it's the conditioning and the mindset. So this was an interesting one. There's a lot of interesting things going on. There's a lot of interesting things in the sky, and this video is all about the sky. And there we go. Check this out. Oh, sorry guys, gonna reload it again. It was taking a while. I thought the internet was gonna have problems yesterday because it was so snowy and such thick clouds. Are advanced aliens harvesting our solar energy? Answer, yeah. Of course. There has been so many captures of giant spheres. Dr. Claudia Albers, has captured a ton and spoke a ton about this. And it's funny, I wonder if she's still around. I haven't heard anything about her in a long time now.
Yeah, she's been very quiet, but I do like her work.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out because I haven't heard anybody mention her lately, and that was somebody that people are always quoting. So, with everything that's gone on in the purging, as we know that's gone on, I wonder, we'll have to check into that. So, here's another YouTuber that caught an interesting beam here. But it's not just this one. I mean, I've seen hundreds of photos, and of just massive spheres connecting to the sun. Well, the thought is also the sun is a portal.
I feel it's a portal. I feel it's a source of life. It's so many things.
And so New York City UFO sightings in 2020 are up almost 300% from 2018. Now, is that just because people are paranoid? Are people walking around looking up in the sky constantly? Is it drones? Is it secret military stuff, the Space Force or secret space program? Is it ETs saying, we're here?
Yeah, I think it's a little of everything.
I agree. I think it's everything. So UFO sightings across the city are up 31% from last year. 46 compared to 35, with an eye-popping 283% from 2018's measly dozen. Brooklyn is tops in tinfoil hatters with 12 close encounters. Not far behind are Manhattan with 11 and Queens with 10. Staten Islanders claim just 8, despite the borough's reputation for not social distancing. The Bronx is even more grounded, chalking up a mere 5. 2 of the more memorable intergalactic incidents happened in the summertime on Staten Island and the Bronx. In the wee hours of July 21st, an islander spotted and stared at an oval aircraft that looked and sounded like a helicopter. Then, the mysterious flying machine sent a surge of heat and radiation through my body. The islander honestly thought it was the government putting something into the air with everything going on during these times. And I thought I would wake up and find it all over the news on Instagram. Late on June 8th, a Bronxite watched 30 objects fly in a perfect line in perfect synchronicity that looked like a bunch of moving stars. So now we're conditioned to see anything like that, and we automatically think Starlink satellites.
Right, exactly. Yep.
An observer insisted, I don't drink or take drugs whatsoever. I'm not a UFO conspiracy theorist. An eerie episode can happen anytime, anywhere. On the night of September 15th, a Brooklynite stuck his head out the bathroom window of the second floor home and saw orange metallic orbs standing still over the Carnacy, Jamaica Bay area. And that's just a artistic representation at the moment anyway. Reported the stunned stargazer, by the time I called my son, they were gone. I could not believe my eyes. ETs also put on a show on February 21st. A Manhattanite reported 6 UFOs dancing at the Statue of Liberty. Maybe they were having a party at the statue. The reports offer time, place, and lots of speculation. Unfortunately, not too many details. The observers don't usually ID themselves for probably fear of ridicule, right? But as we know, half the population, or a little bit better, believe that we have been visited and are currently being visited. I believe we are being visited routinely by these things we call UFOs. So says Peter Davenport, for you guys know him from MUFON, I'm sure, probably. Asked why outer space types would want any part of our crazy world, the galactic gatekeeper said, you're going to have to talk to the aliens. I don't know what these creatures are up to or what their objective might be. Well, there's a lot of speculation amongst this family.
Boy, there sure is.
And here we see another fireball, or is it? What's your vibe on this one?
I feel there's a being inside of that, definitely. It's not just a fireball.
Okay, it's intelligence.
Yes.
And so this one was Australia. And the astronomers believe it was asteroid 2002 N4. Now, they could label something an asteroid. Does it mean it is?
No, no, but that's what we've been conditioned to believe. These are just asteroids.
Okay. And then also over here we have asteroid 2020 XF4 to fly by Earth at 0.8 lunar distance on the 16th.
Oh, that's really close.
And so this is the 103rd known asteroid to fly by Earth within 1 lunar distance. And this one's estimated to be roughly between 30 and 65 feet. And we have asteroid 2020 XX3. This one's going to come by at 0.1 lunar distance. This is a close call, guys. 0.15 is what they're saying. That's definitely close. We had a 0.05 this year. That was crazy close.
I wonder where you would have to be to see that, I wonder.
And so this this asteroid measures between 16 and 36 feet.
Oh, that's good size.
It might just be the size of, what we see with the typical flying saucers as well. But they say it's part of the Apollo group of asteroids. And by the way, the Geminid meteor shower is going to peak tomorrow on the 14th. It's going to peak on the solar eclipse and also on Elector Day. Yeah. Big day, big week coming up.
I mean, huge energies coming in tomorrow.
Man, this is going to be one for the ages. The week upcoming between the 14th and the 21st. And again, the energies, sometimes they come in a little early and they might linger around. What's it going to bring? Wow, we'll have to hold on and see.
Yes, we will. It's exciting.
It is super exciting. And by the way, 11 years ago today, Al Gore predicted the North Pole would be completely ice-free in 5 years. Well, I wouldn't hold your breath.
No, definitely not.
There have been rapid changes, but it hasn't been what we were sold. And again, the changes are much bigger than carbon emissions.
They so are. And, it has a lot to do with us as beings, too.
And think about that 37 days. For 37 days, we thought Al Gore was going to be the next president, and then no.
Right.
37 days, right? Election day was on the 3rd. So we have 27. We're like, wow, I think we are about the same point right
Yeah.
now. You know, we're at about that same period in time, and, you know, things got reversed. Interesting times, because, you know, then we had, obviously, 9/11/2001, which was such a major event. You know, do you guys think that would have happened if the election wasn't reversed? I want to just throw that out there and hear some comments. If Al Gore was president, would it still have come down as it did? Or would there be a totally different history?
Yeah, it's really hard to say. I've never sat and thought about that.
Yeah, I just thought this instant, wow, I wonder what you guys think what would have happened. Would it have mattered at all if there was a different, you know, puppet on the parade?
I don't think it would have mattered.
Interesting thought. Anyway, I look forward to your comments. Thank you guys for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. We couldn't do it without you guys. God bless and namaste.
Namaste.